Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the USC Trojans, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Gators will kick this away and start us off. This one will be fair caught. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on 3rd down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big 3rd down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
There's a challenging 3rd and 8 now in his opening possession. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of playing moving forward.
Getting set. Here's second down. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave them back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. He's looking deep here. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes a quick grab. He's found some room at the 45. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot and sure is living up to that right now.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. When they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. It's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch, and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
On third and short, they hand the ball off. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, SC. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. And the Florida offense retakes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He eludes the run. Doesn't get rid of the ball. Trapped for a huge loss. Goodness, that is usually a drive killer.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Backed up to the 6-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call when the offense goes with that deep cross.
And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And now another deep ball here. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working. Backed
up at the 1, he's going to throw it. It's a quick grab. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw. And the Trojans come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route. You'd prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And looking to throw now on first down. When he doesn't hang on, looks like it was deflected before it got to him. That'll bring up second down.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Caught behind the line. It's Jones. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Quick throw, testing the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Got a lane. Can he get in? Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
Hello, Mr. Defensive Coordinator. You may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
The Gators line it up with first and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Florida. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Automatic on the PAT. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the USC offense back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Completion makes it second down. Secondary up now, trying to jam his receivers. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, he misfires again, 3 in a row.
Boy, Chris, what a hit there on that 3rd down play by the defensive back. If he doesn't make that play, that's probably a first down, and they move the sticks. Instead, we've now got 4th down.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
To throw, it's leg way. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who works his way wide open. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. Here comes the point after attempt.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. It's a shotgun run call. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. There's the handoff. The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. How
about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make this.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Catch made on the left side. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught quickly. The Gators looking to keep this drive rolling.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Back to throw again. Pressure is coming. The pocket breaking down. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Scanning the field. It's leg way. Receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Gators will have 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
The Gators trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. It's an out route, the catch made, and he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Second down and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking for 6. And he scores. Touchdown, Florida. So the offense clicking after building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up, prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Jordan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Trojans offense is back out on the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe.
Well, to call that play, you got to have a lot of confidence in your offensive line and quarterback because you're so close to your own goal line. Here, they don't protect the quarterback. They give up the sack and almost causes a safety.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The tight end has got it, and they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. And he'll drop back here on third down. And looking for a big play here. He's picked for a third time tonight. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That defensive back played that route so well. Right on the receiver's hip. He saw the ball and just swatted it away.
And he lofts it toward the sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators. But they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-7 game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jordan. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's when the offense will take over. So it's first down, but they just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense is content to run out the clock here and just take it to intermission. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Let's go. Looking to throw. It's Lagway. Under heavy pressure, he takes a shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Going the other way, can they stop him? Past the 50. Running right through tacklers. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the big tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Trojans will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Send the back in motion. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Trojans will line up now. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the ball is picked off. The 50. Inside the 40. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida. And the interception taken to the house. A pick-6 potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick-6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Jordan. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick-6. Can they recover from that right now? Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Handoff here from the shotgun. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. An explosive play, moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time, Kirk.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this drive, but let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
At the 25-yard line. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Florida 35, USC 7.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Got space, looking to score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
35, USC 14.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Here's the throw deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Touchdown, Gators. And this one is getting ugly. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. What in the world was going on the defensive side on that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Catch made with a tight end on a corner route. The tackle is finally made, but a huge gain. He'll spot the ball near midfield at the plus 49. The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. They finally get him down, but the offense very near to the red zone. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense is not giving up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped, but here they are taking a few swings late in this game. This one ends up working out, and now let's see if they can put another play or two together and get the points on the board.
And the Trojans churn out another first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he's got it. Ball carrier tackled there. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Trojans pick up enough for a first down here.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Offense looking to throw the ball. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. 8th play of the drive coming up. But a long way to go on 3rd down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but the important thing, the takeaway, snuffs out the scoring threat. Big play.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's got some space. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down. And the USC offense is back out on the field. They need a miracle. A couple of them here in the last couple minutes. Down big. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Jordan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Second down, we're going to throw it. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock. Instead, throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far.
Hey, where's that been the whole game? That's actually a nice run. It has been a tough day for this offense, but you know what? You love to see the offensive line and the running backs still out there competing, trying to show the coaches that they're not worried about the score. They're going to go out and show their competitive spirit, and hopefully that'll help them down the road.
The Trojans looking to crank up the tempo a bit. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
And that's a first down.
Hand off to the right side. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
And they finally stopped him, but a decent gain that time. So this team is beginning to stack wins now against really high-quality opposition. You wonder what the ceiling for this group is.
Yeah, I think you're right. This is a football team right now that's playing with a lot of confidence. I like the way that they are progressing. We'll just have to see how far they can continue to progress and where it'll take them.